Hi friends, Chitra here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn one of the powerful intraday trading strategy, that we can use for options and for the stocks. So here we are using few indicators. So we should know in detail what each indicator represents. First is MACD, that is moving average, convergence, divergence. Vwap, that is volume weighted average price. Pivot points, the pivot points we are using is traditional pivot points. So what is the moving average, convergence and divergence? And that is the indicator, and it is a momentum oscillator primarily used to trade the trends. And it is an oscillator and it is not typically used to identify the overbought or oversold condition. Also, it appears on the chart as two lines. Here we can see that the two lines, that is yellow and the blue line, which oscillate without the boundaries. This crossover of these two lines gives a trading signal similar to the moving average. So it looks like the EMA, that is the moving average, similar to the two moving average system. So it looks like the moving average, that is called the MACD. So how to identify the MACD crossover while we enter into the trades? Here we can see this is the MACD, and we can see the number 0 and above 0 line and below 0 line. Okay, so when the MACD line crosses from below to above the signal line, the indicator is considered. This indicates it is a bullish. The further below the 0 line is the stronger the signal. And when MACD line crosses from above to below the signal line, from it below means the indicates that is considered as a bearish. The further above the 0 line, the stronger the signal. Alright, so I will show you in the chart how it looks like. That is above the 0 line and below the 0 line. Alright, so here we can see this green bars and this is the red bars. Alright, so we should understand why do we use MACD in our strategy. So MACD is the difference of 26 and 12 period simple moving average. One is the fast and the slow moving average. Alright, and next is the signal line. The signal line is a 9 period simple moving average of MACD. And also the traders can customize these periods, that is these 9 period and 26 and 12, these we can customize based on their trading setup. The next indicator we are going to use in our strategy is Vwap, that is volume weighted average price. It is a powerful technical indicator that incorporates both price and volume data to provide traders with valuable insights into their market dynamics. Okay, so by using Vwap, traders can gauge the fair value of the security and also identify the trends, analyze the support resistance levels and manage the risk and more informed, and they can make more informed trading decisions. All right. It is important to note that Vwap is most effective in intraday trading and should be used in conjunction with other technical indicators, okay, in order to get the good strategy. Alright, so if you are using Vwap, it should be used along with other technical indicators in order to take the trading decisions. So this is the Nifty chart, 15 minutes time frame. So the indicator I have added is pivot traditional points. Okay, in settings we are not going to change anything. Why we are using this pivot point is in order to know the support and the resistance levels. P is the pivot level, S1, S2, S3, S4, S5. And R1, R2, these are the resistance level, S1, S2, S3 are the support levels. Okay, and click on OK, and we are not going to change anything in the settings, and the type is the traditional pivot. Okay, so traditional pivot points and Vwap. So the only indicator we are going to use is the pivot points, traditional, Vwap and the MACD, moving average, convergence, divergence. Vwap also on the settings, go to the style and only we have checked the Vwap. Okay, the other checkbox we are unchecking it and click on OK. And MACD also we didn't change anything in the settings. It is a default settings. So how to enter into the trade? So here we can see that the price is at the resistance level and red candle gave a close below the Vwap. So here we can consider entering into the short trade. Also we have to look one more criteria, that is the negative crossover, and also the MACD should be below the 0 line. So here we can see that the MACD is we got the negative crossover here and MACD is below the 0 line. So we can enter into the short trade here in this particular red candle, keeping the high of this red candle as the stop loss. So once we enter into the trade at the P level, this is the pivot level, we can try booking our profits at S1 or S2 levels, okay, or else we can keep trailing our profits. All right, so this is how we have to enter into the short trade. Here we can see that we got the negative cross here, and also the MACD line is below the zero line, so we can enter into the short trade. We will see one example from Bank Nifty. The time frame I have selected is 5 minutes time frame. Okay, so here this is the traditional pivot. Okay, so the first candle, that is 9:15 candle, is above Vwap, but when we look into the MACD, that is below the zero line. So we will not enter into the long trade until we get the price, that is until the MACD is above the zero line. Okay, so we'll be waiting to get the confirmation from the MACD. All right, so here we can see this red candle, but we are not going to enter into the short trade also. Okay, so here we can see this particular green candle, that is 10-5 candle, gave a close above the Vwap. Also when you look into the MACD, that is above the zero line, so we can consider entering into the long trade in this green candle, okay. So you can see here, this here MACD is above the zero line. Okay, so we can keep and we can enter into the long trade above this green candle and also the R1 line, okay, for keeping the target as R2. So stop loss we can keep here, that is below this green candle. So here below this green candle we can keep the stop loss, and here this is the entry. Here we can enter into the long trade. So the next resistance will be the target, but we don't want to wait the price to touch the R2. We can keep trailing our profit before that itself. Okay, so once you are in profit in Bank Nifty or in Nifty, you can book your profit always. So this is the criteria. The price should be, if you are entering into the long trade, the price should be above the Vwap, and also the MACD should give the positive crossover, because here we got the positive crossover of MACD. All right, but if as it is below the zero line, we are not entering into the long trade. We will be entering into the long trade above here in this green candle, as the MACD is above the zero line. All right, so you can see that on particular day Bank Nifty gave a nice up move. Now we will see one example in Bank Nifty, that is how to avoid particular trades, that is in the sideways market. Here this is the first 9:15 candle, and this is a gap up. We can see the next day the price opened gap up. Because of gap up, MACD also gave a positive crossover. Okay, and also the price is below Vwap, but we are not entering into the short trade because MACD has given the positive cross. Here we can see that the MACD gave the negative cross, although we got the negative cross, but we should be looking that MACD should be below the zero line in order to enter into the short trade, but still MACD is above. We are not entering into any trades, so we are avoiding the entering into the short trade. And also here we can see that the price is in the consolidation phase. Here we can see that the price is consolidation, that there is no move, down move. Okay, and here we can see that MACD gave the positive cross. Here we can see that the MACD is given the positive cross. Also price is above the Vwap. Okay, this green candle gave a close above the Vwap, and also MACD given the positive cross, so we can enter into the long trade above this green candle, keeping the low of this green candle as stop loss. All right, so we can book our profits. So once you are into the long trade, you can book your profits at 40 to 50 points in Bank Nifty. Okay. Now we will see one example from the stocks. This is the HDFC Bank. So this is a 9:15 candle which gave a close above the Vwap, but we will not be entering into the long trade until price is above R1, that is the resistance 1. So this green candle didn't give a close above R1, so we will not enter into the long trade. And also the fourth candle which gave a close below the Vwap. So also we are looking for the MACD to give a negative cross. Here in this particular red candle, MACD gave the negative cross, so we can consider entering into the short trade. So we are waiting for the price to come below the zero line. So here we can see in this red candle price is below zero line, and also price gave a close below the pivot point. So we can consider entering into the short trade for the next target, that is S1. Okay, so this is how we have to use this particular strategy. Okay, so if you are entering into the short trade, price should be below VWAP and also the resistance one. If you are using the pivot, traditional pivot point, price should be giving a close below particular resistance or the support level. And also the MA series should give the negative crossover if you are entering into the short trade. Hope this video is useful to you. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Click the bell icon too for my upcoming video notifications. Thank you for watching.